The overall Waterwheel restoration has been hugely important for both Kilbeggan and Beam because the Waterwheel is iconic for not just the town but for the distillery as well. Anyone who ever visited us has commented on the Waterwheel because of the continuity over the 250 years. The Waterwheel used to be the heart and soul of the distillery. It powered everything. So hugely important to get it back to its former glory. The process itself started about a year ago when we put it out to tender, and we actually found that Ireland actually has a lot of expertise in Waterwheel restorations. We managed to source all of this expertise locally. We used Sheehan Sawmills, who did all of our woodwork, who are based down in Tipperary. We used a Thai foundry, who has superior craft to anyone else we've seen in terms of moulding and in terms of cast iron. You know, the fact that we were able to source all of this locally has been brilliant because it just adds to the story. The fact that this craft has been around for generations and they were able to apply it again to this Waterwheel. And what we're looking at trying to do is, for people who can't actually visit us, we're going to try to look to put webcams on it as well. There's something quite profound or something quite soothing to the Waterwheel. I remember growing up and coming down here, and it's always had a big impact on people. Just seeing it turning, it gives it that sense of continuity, almost a peaceful side to things. And the fact that it incorporates quite a lot of the elements that's used to produce the whiskey, you know, I think it will have a big effect. It's one of the main talking points for people when they leave the distillery, our old Waterwheel, and I think it's something that we can own. We're looking at different ways in which we can use this Waterwheel to generate power again, which would be a really nice story, that the old heart or engine of the distillery is back up generating power. You know, it's going to take a while to actually gauge how much energy we can produce, but you know, even as a project for some of the energy on the pot stills, I think that would be a really nice story. If we could somehow get it to power some of the town as well, I think it would be brilliant. Today was just about a local celebration. People have a lot of emotional attachment to it. Obviously with the transition to a big American company.
I think it's hugely significant because here we've got a site which combines the heritage with the continued production of Irish whiskey. The Waterwheel obviously dates right back to the beginnings of the distillery, and it's fantastic to see that turning again and powering the distillery. And on a day like today when the sun is shining, it's fantastic to see. Well, I think it's great to see the community. They've been involved right from the start. For speaking to some of them there earlier, they've been involved for 20-25 years and looking after and restoring and loving this site. And you can see the pride that is there. I think that Beam's aims will be to preserve the site, to grow the brands, and this site will have an important aspect to play in the future importance of the brands.
Pat and the whole team, the two Johns, did a phenomenal job over the entire summer. For Pat, representing Sheehan Sawmills, he did a brilliant job, so please put your hands together for Pat Sheehan. And look, as a final closure to this Waterwheel restoration, we're going to get Willie Meehan to turn the wheel, and we're going to give a salute or a sláinte as a good luck for the turning of the wheel. Look, and long may it continue. Thank you very much.